attention to some of the trends in journalism, it might sound a bit discouraging to you. The news about the news is kind of mixed these days. A few years ago, there are a lot of people who are like totally down on legacy media. There have been so many layoffs and revenue declines in legacy media. And when I talk about legacy media, I'm talking about broadcast news, I'm talking about the mainstream newspapers, I'm talking about radio. And to tell the truth, legacy media continues to struggle. A master of all media are still in demand. So learn as much as you can. Focus in on telling good stories, whether that's through digital, whether that's through photography, or whether that's through news games, which we'll talk about in a second. Be a master of all media because you can get a job in this industry. Good journalism never goes out of style. So the main thing is to be ethical, be accurate, and to not perpetuate stereotypes. When you go into a community, spend time talking to real people as opposed to just, talking to a couple of folks and then think you know everything there is to know.
Internships are probably more important than actually going to class in journalism school because they give you really valuable real-world experience that you just don't get in the classroom. In journalism school, you do a lot of simulations in the classroom, and you have a lot of professor, you're very in touch with your professor, and they really hold your hand through a lot of it because a lot of people don't come in with a lot of experience, and that's totally okay. There's a bunch like the Society of Professional Journalists, AAJA, which you do not have to be Asian to join. That's their unofficial motto. And also National Association of Hispanic Journalists, National Lesbian and Gay Journalists Association. There's a bunch for every race and every sect. It's awesome. But they're also very supportive and they're very well connected if you want to get internships. For example, in the beginning of the year, a bunch of us went to lunch with the AAJA group, and soon after, they sent us emails if you need help with our resumes. They send us internship opportunities at the Boston Globe, stuff like that. So these student media and organizations and journalism organizations, I think, are two really key elements to getting your first internship.
I would recommend that you all get a LinkedIn because what we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. A lot of this is based on what other people have already done. And so what LinkedIn allows you to do is connect with, first form a network, and then really, I guess you can look up people specific to what you want to do and kind of mirror yourself after.
By being original, by having a voice that nobody else has, by talking in a way or talking about things that other people don't. Make me care about something I didn't think I should care about. Tell me something I didn't know. Make me feel something. I get back to it, and I think it's frustrating. I think there's a lot of boring, repetitive, maybe even predictable. I call them cut and paste stories. I think the last thing that the world of journalism or the world of storytelling needs is somebody trying to be the second best at. To find your foot in the door. Content is still king, though. Content is king. It's all about what you are delivering. It's all about what's the printed word. It's all about that video. It's all about that audio. Content is king in this day and age.